Come onto the wall and take your left hand straight, left hand on the wall with arms straight out to the side of your shoulder. You're standing sideways against the wall. Feet are right underneath you and stand up nice and tall. You inhale, lift your spine, and let's pivot to the right with your toes, your hips, and your heart to a comfortable stretch for your left arm and shoulder. And drop the shoulders down. So if the wrist is not happy here, you can always straighten the wrist out and put your fist on the wall, with the thumb pointing on the top side of the fist. So breathe deeply. Imagine you can breathe through that left arm, like you're bouncing your breath from your hand to your heart, from your heart to your hand. And check in with your neck, find its neutral positioning over the spine. If your arm starts to go numb or tingly, don't turn as deep, or lower the hand, or both. Lower the hand a little. Take a really good breath. And let's slowly unturn. And release the hand. Shake things out. And about face. So right hand on the wall, straight out from the shoulder. Standing sideways with your feet straight down from your body. Inhale tall. Pivot to the left with toes, hips, and heart. And drop the shoulders. So imagine you can breathe through the right arm, bouncing the breath from hand to heart and heart to hand, as if it's a hollow tooth. Shoulders stay down. You can turn as much as you want to the left, keeping the neck comfortable. Remember, you can always put a fist on the wall if the wrist is uncomfortable. Take a big breath. Slowly unturn and release the hand. You can give yourself movement there if you like. Maybe some shoulder rolls. And let's take hands to the wall at shoulder level and take a cat back here. So keep your hips under your shoulders and tuck your butt hard. Bend your knees a little bit and pull your heart away from the wall. Drop your head forward. So our hips are right under the shoulders. Take a cat back. So really round your spine. Deep breath into your back heart. And then stand up and release the hands. Good breath. Okay, so we'll take our left hand on the wall. Straight out from the shoulder. Walk the hand up about 6 inches. So maybe about ear level. And then step forward about 6 inches. And then you can adjust the angle of your hand just to what's comfortable for you. Like if you want to turn your fingers backward a little bit or upward a little bit, do that. Okay, so from here, shoulders drop down, spine is tall. Pivot to the right with your toes, your hips, and your heart. To a comfortable stretch for your left arm and shoulder. Settle the shoulders down. Breathe deeply. Keep softening that left shoulder. If and when you would want a little bit more, the feet are even with each other and we bend the knees, just kind of drop Down with your torso, away from your hand. You don't move your hand. Just drop down and keep turning to the right. So this, with the hand elevated more, goes into pec minor more. You might feel it more towards your armpit. Take a good breath. Soften left shoulder. Slowly stand up and unturn and release the hand. Give yourself any movement you might need. Might do some shoulder rolls. Then about face. So right hand straight out from your shoulder, and then walk it up about 6 inches, about ear level. And then step forward about another 6 inches. You can always change the angle of your hand for your comfort. Stand up tall, and we'll pivot to the left with toes, hips, and heart to a comfortable stretch for you. And drop the shoulders down. Try to unclench the shoulders. Breathe deeply. You might feel that more into your armpit or to the side of your breast. You can always bend the knees to deepen the stretch if you need more. Keep turning gently to the left. Softening that left shoulder, or the right shoulder, pardon me. Take a big breath. Stand up and unturn. Release the hand and give yourself movement. You might roll the shoulders. Okay, both hands on the wall at shoulder level. Arms are straight. Feet are right underneath you with you standing up tall. From here, let's turn both feet to the right up to 90 degrees. So the hands stay on the wall, so we're allowing a twist. Then we drop the head forward and take a cat back. So heart pulls back away from the wall. You can always walk your feet further away from the wall for your comfort. Get a nice stretch on the right side of your back. It's a lat stretch. Deep breath. Think of breathing into the right lung. Head is between the arms. Keep pulling the hips to the right, away from the wall. Do another breath. Lift the head, unturn the feet, and release the arms. Give yourself movement. You might do this action here, the swinging arms forward and backward. Make sure you're not hitting the wall. Let's get a little bounce in your knees to swing the arms to allow shoulder release. Breathe. Slow it down. And turn around. Both hands on the wall. We got to do the other side. You're at shoulder level. Arms are straight. Feet are right underneath your hips with your spine up top. We'll pivot to the left with our toes. Both feet turning to the left up to 90 degrees. Then bow forward with the head. You can walk the feet away from the wall. One to deepen your stretch. Or to make your low back more comfortable. So head between your arms and pull the hips away from the wall to deepen your pose. You're breathing into left lung. Take one more breath. And slowly lifting head and turning the feet and release the arms. Give yourself movement. You might do the swinging of the arms forward and backward. Your feet even. Okay, good. All right, so just stand comfortably wherever you like, and left arm extends straight to the side and turn the thumb down. Bring the arm behind your back. Grab the wrist with the other hand and slide it around your waist comfortably. So you can always bring palms together at the together here to your side, or you can straighten your right arm and hold on to it. So we want our spine to be up nice and tall, so don't compromise your spine in order to get your arm further around your back. So we inhale, spine tall, and dropping your right ear to your right shoulder. Those shoulders settle down. Slow breath. If you want a little bit more, you can sway your head forward and backward while you're there. Really sifting through the left side of your neck. Take one more breath. Push down with your feet to lift your head, and then release your arms. Give yourself any movement you might need. And then right arm goes wide. Turn the thumb down. Bring the hand behind your back. Grab the wrists and slide it around your waist comfortably. And bring palms together or straighten left arm and hold on to it. The spine stays up nice and tall. Inhale, lifting, and exhale, let's drop left ear to left shoulder. Those shoulders falling down. Slow breath. If you want to sway your head forward and backward here, you can. Really sifting through the right side of your neck, top of the shoulder. Take one more breath. And anchor the feet as you lift the head and release the arms. Give yourself any movement. 9-1. Okay, so back to our mats. We'll sit down and take your feet wide. You can always sit on the front edge of folded blankets. So if you're sitting with your legs wide and your spine wants to roll back like that, or pelvis, it's hard to sit up, then that's when you would sit on the front edge of folded blankets. Because we want your pelvis to tilt forward slightly so that we don't strain the back. Okay. Or if your toes are rolling outward, that's another sign that you would need to sit up on more height under your hips. Okay, go as wide with your feet as you can and grounding the sits bones well. Hands to floor or blocks in front of you will lift the spine. Start to flex your feet gently, pushing knees down. With a flat spine, start to reach your heart forward to an active forward fold. So the feet stay gently flexed. The knees stay gently pressing downward. So there's slight action. So no more than 50% action though. Lift your breastbone a little bit longer to extend your spine and then reach the heart forward a bit more, keeping neck neutral. Breathing deeply. So we keep this gentle action going. Keep reaching forward with heart. Keep grounding through the legs. So it's not a passive pose. You can always land elbows to floor or blocks. A really deep breath. Spine starts to lift, walking hands toward the body, sitting up and relaxing. Some really good breaths here. Softening the head. We'll turn towards your right leg, hands on each side of your leg. Gently flex the feet again, gently anchor the knees. Lift the spine tall. Start to turn your spine towards your foot, your right foot. Lift the spine taller and then move the heart toward the foot. As much as you like. Try to keep the spine extended. Try to keep the legs grounding. So we're rotating from the navel. And then move your heart forward comfortably to deepen your pose. You can land hands to floor or blocks. You can land elbows to floor or blocks. You might lift your heart a little to extend the spine, turn the navel, and then reach the heart forward a bit more. Slower breaths. You can always hold on to your leg or your foot, or you can have a strap around your foot and hold on to it. That's helpful for you. You can fold as much as you like. Let's take 2 more breaths if possible. We'll start to walk the hands toward the body. Spine sits up tall and then unturn. Relax. Deep breaths. Henry follows instructions well. It's Kathy's dog. He's laying on his back. When I said breathe and relax, he went on his back and did it. Okay, so flex the feet, push the knees down, lift the spine. Both hands on each side of your left leg. So keep the spine tall and then turn the navel a bit more. Start to move your heart toward your toes for your good fold. So anchor the legs, lengthen the spine, turn the navel, move the heart forward. Slower breath. And you can always grab onto the leg anywhere that you like. You can always use a strap around your foot and hold on to the strap. Hold as much as you. By taking 2 more breaths. When you're done, you'll walk the hands toward the body to sit up. And spine back to neutral and center. Relax, take a big breath. Okay, we'll grab the knees with the hands, soles of the feet come together. Pull the heels in comfortably close, and you can either grab ankles or toes and gently bounce the knees. The spine just stays extended kindly, you're not working too hard. Loosen up the hips here. So we're wanting to shake out the hips. Breathe and clear the hips. Might blow out your lips to help with the cleansing process. Big breath in. Big breath out. And relax. Grab the knees, bring them upward, extend the legs, rock them out here. Shake the joints out this way. Okay, so let's use our blocks. So, let's see. Let me show you. Yeah. So you can either use your blocks in this configuration here, or even this configuration. So can you see that the one block, the low block is wide, and the block that's under your head is centered. Or you can switch both of them to centered. So it's in narrow. It's up to you. So we're going to use this for a back bend. You can have the blocks on low setting. You can, if that's not enough of a stretch for you, you can put the blocks on medium setting. Doubt if high setting is really an option for anybody, but if you need that, have that. So if you want to add cushion to your blocks that with a blanket, you can just put it over, however, just for some cushions. And we're going to lay to where the low block is under the rib cage. High block is under the head. See how that goes. If on low setting it's too much for you, then you can, if you know another back bend that you like, you can do that. How's that going for you, Kelly? Arms go wide and elbows settle to the ground, palms face up. And then allow a deeper breath here. You can have your legs long. You can bend your knees and put your feet flat on the floor, or if you have other props to put under the knees, you can. Or you can even take reclined cobbler's position with soles of the feet together and knees open wide like a book. So either way, we're breathing well. Softening and melting. Slower breath, softer bodies. Let yourself rest. You'll allow your breath to deepen. Bring toes and fingers. Stretch or move in any way that would feel good for you. Let's roll to one side and come off your blocks and blankets. Please support your head with something though. So spine is neutral, laying on your side. Get a few satisfying breaths there. Few expansive breaths. Ready? Let's push yourself up to sitting. Come into a comfortable seated position. Once you're comfortable, you'll gather palms together with the heart. Thank you so much for gathering and showing up for yourself once again. Namaste.